Great. Glad to be back out here and practicing again.
Obviously, everyone wants to know about your future with USC. What is going into the decision? When do you think the timeline will be on your decision?
Right now, I'm really just looking forward to, enjoying a bowl game. It's something we didn't get to enjoy last year. And, I'm just really focused on that right now, playing that game and winning.
Is that something that was on your radar at all during the season, like the idea of potentially being a higher up draft pick?
Not really. I just want to play to my best ability. I feel like if you perform well, those things will come later. But not necessarily. Just focus on being the best I can be.
Iowa has a team Slimer who's getting a lot of NFL hype. How do you feel about this matchup and kind of what it means, what the opportunity it is for you?
It's a great opportunity to compete. Competing against, the quote-unquote best is always fun. And, I like to prove myself, and I like the competition, so I'm looking forward to it.
To hear that Coach Helton was coming back for another year, what was your reaction just generally when that news was announced?
I was ecstatic. That's the coach that brought me here. He's a great man. He allowed me to do a lot of things for my family and to also better myself. So, I'm happy for him.
What was it like going through that week and a half of speculation?
With speculation?
Yeah.
I feel like it was probably worse on the internet for everyone else who really isn't here, honestly. But, I wasn't really worried about anything.
You could say that about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Worse on the internet.
Yeah.
How did you try to block it out?
I haven't followed a lot of people on Twitter. Some things that I don't need to see every day.
We increasingly see guys sitting out bowl games. Did that cross your mind at all, looking ahead to potential NFL stuff?
No, definitely not. We didn't get to go to a bowl game last year, so I think the last bowl game I've been to was the Cotton Bowl, and I don't think I even played outside of special teams, so it didn't really cross my mind to sit this game out.
So what does this game mean to you then?
It means a lot. Enjoying a week of practice with my team, enjoy the gifts from San Diego, practicing in New State, and competing against a quote-unquote great matchup in AJ Epenesa.
Where do you feel, now that you've had a little bit of time since the regular season, where do you feel like your game has improved the most, just generally over your junior year?
Over my junior year, I think I've been able to be more consistent. I haven't really given up much pressure to sacks, but I'll have my occasional slip up in technique, which hurts me. But towards the end of the season, I've been getting better at not letting that one slip up occur. So.
Do you feel like AJ's going to be the best team alive when you've gone against this year?
I'm not sure. He has a different tool set than different D linemen that I've played throughout the years. So I'm looking forward to see.
What's the key against that defensive front for you guys, running the ball and pass protection both?
Running the ball will be crucial. We're a heavy RPO team, so I take that away. So we're gonna have to look to open those gaps up for the running backs to run through.
Is this an opportunity to kind of make a statement as an offensive line, because they're considered, the Big Ten is considered a physical, in the trenches style of conference for you guys? Maybe get a little motivation, a little momentum going to the off season.
Definitely. Really, I say every game for us is really an opportunity to prove that. So this is just added to the list. I would agree with what you said.
Did you face AJ in the All-American Bowl? Did you get to go up against him during the game itself?
I did actually go against him a couple times.
Does that, it's probably a couple reps during the game, but does that give you a little experience? Can you look back on that at all? Or, being 3 years away?
I think I was like 30 pounds lighter back then. He probably was too, so not really sure. We'll see on next Friday.
What is something that you want to work on this offseason, whether it's here, next level, to improve your game? Everyone sees you as a guy with potential, maybe not a finished product yet. What do you still have to work on to become that finished product?
Definitely, a full offseason of training. Strengthen my core, get more confident in my technique. That's just things that come with training and focus and off time.
I know you've mentioned that you don't really try to look at these things, but you've been appearing in a lot of people's mock drafts in the first round. Have you looked at that at all, or do you just ignore it still?
I've seen it. I get tagged in stuff like that. And people send it to me. But I'm grateful for the recognition, but I don't focus on it too much.
Have you made a decision yet?
No, I'm
Or are
just
you still
focusing in
thinking?
on finishing up the season. My team.